Hi and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. I am currently in Sutherland and driving home from work, and I thought that I would do a Christmas tag video. So I'm going to answer some questions while I drive home in annoying traffic from Sutherland. So let's do it. How do you celebrate Christmas? I see family, I swap presents. We usually do Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve and then lunch at Auntie Carrie's house. Nowadays it's lunch at Jodie's house, and then at some point I see Kian. Are you good at buying gifts? I think I'm a pretty good gift giver. You'd have to ask somebody else though. How did you spend last Christmas? Last Christmas was the first Christmas at my cousin Jodie's place. So I went there for Christmas lunch and then went home to pick up Kian to drive him to his mum's place and see his mum for a little bit and swap presents. And then I went back to my cousin Jodie's place and I swam in the pool with the girls, which was terrifying because I was left all alone with the girls in the pool and they're small. I am not a strong swimmer, and anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a strong swimmer, but somehow I got left alone in the pool with two small children who I wasn't sure how strong a swimmers they were, and it was terrifying but also a lot of fun. So that's what I did last year, and then I drank a lot of beer with Casey and Jodie and talked shit and watched comedians, and yeah, it was actually a really good Christmas. On Christmas Eve, what do you leave out for Santa? When I was a kid, I left out cookies and milk and a carrot for Rudolph. In retrospect, I should have left a carrot for each of the reindeer so they didn't have to share, but I suppose they're visiting lots of kids, and by the time they get through them all, they've probably all had a carrot or two. What is your favorite Christmas movie? I really like Miracle on 34th Street, but I think my favorite is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Do you have any Christmas traditions? I mean, all of Christmas is a tradition, really. When we were kids, we had more traditions. We would always read all our Christmas books before, like on Christmas Eve. Mum would read us all of our Christmas books. I don't know whether she read all of them, but we would read Night Before Christmas, and we would read Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the Australian Christmas. There was an Australian, I think it was just called Australian Christmas. Might have had a better name than that, but it was a storybook about Christmas in Australia, and I think Santa can't come to Australia or can't come to part of Australia, and so all the bush animals make presents for the kids out of like pine cones and bush stuff to deliver to the kids. I'll have to find it and read it to Charlie this year, simply so that I can remember how it goes. Do you like eggnog? Yes, I do like eggnog. Have you ever been to the North Pole? I have not been to the North Pole, but that's not where Santa lives anyway, so I don't know why you would want to go there. Santa lives in Lapland in Finland, and while I have never been there, my sister has been there, and she met Santa, and she got Santa to write me a letter and send it to me for Christmas. Have you ever been caroling? I don't think that people do that in Australia. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Of course I can, I hope. There's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. And, you know, Rudolph. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? It's a real tree. Always get a real tree. Makes it smell like Christmas in your house. Have you ever built a snowman? Well, not at Christmas, because it's summer and it's really warm. I guess I could make one out of sand, but that wouldn't work very well. I have made a snowman though, because I've been to Tasmania where there is snow, and so I think it was in 2014. So I went up the mountain with Lauren and Tucker, and we built a snow penguin. Do you prefer giving gifts or receiving gifts? My favorite part is actually just handing the gifts out. Casey and I from quite a young age have claimed the responsibility of handing out gifts. So we sit on the floor in front of the Christmas tree and we hand out all the gifts. Nowadays, because they're children and the children want to be involved and we love the children, we let them do the giving out, but we give the presents to them and tell them who to give them to because they are too small to read. I don't know what happens when Bethany can read. Do we get usurped entirely? I'm going to have a serious conversation with Casey about how not to be usurped by Bethany once she learns to read. Who are you spending Christmas with this year? I am spending Christmas with my dad and my mum and my sister Erin and my brother Brett and my niece Charlotte and my cousin Casey and my cousin Jody and my cousin Shane and my niece Bethany, and my other niece Annabelle, and my auntie Carrie, probably all of the Paul family, which are Bethany and Annabelle's cousins. Really don't think Daniel's coming this year, but he will video call. I think that's it. I hope I haven't missed anyone. And Kian. Though I don't know whether I'm going to see him on Christmas yet either, because I don't know what he's doing this year. But probably Kian, because, you know, I like him. What would be your dream place to celebrate Christmas? See, I'd really like to have like a white Christmas. Like, I'd like to have experienced that. But at the same time, the idea of missing Christmas with the family is like, I can't do that. I can't not see Casey on Christmas. I can't not see the girls on Christmas. I can't not see Charlie on Christmas. So, you know, if I could take everybody with me and just put them in a snowy climate, that would be fun. Are you a last minute shopper or are you organised? Every year I start organising early, but I always end up shopping at the last minute. What's your one wish for Christmas? My one wish is that Christmas goes well and everybody has a good time, and that there are no bushfires, because it's Christmas and there shouldn't be bushfires for Christmas. And that's the last of the questions. So that's my video for today. Tomorrow I will be doing a regular vlogging video, so I'll have to catch you up on what I've been getting in my advent calendar, because you've missed a few days. But till then, see you tomorrow.